Are you in the storm right now? I'm going to ask the question again. Are you in the storm right now? Are you in the eye of the storm right now? Have you started making changes? Have you been using the practice or whatever you've been using to get your life in alignment, to get on track? And it seems like all hell is breaking loose in your house. All hell is breaking loose in your job. All hell is breaking loose in your mind, your body, your spirit, your soul. You don't know if you're coming or going. Are you in the storm? If you are in the storm, this message is for you. When you are in the storm, this is the place where it's time for you to get quiet. This is the place where it's time for you to get yourself stirred up, get your soul and your spirit stirred up. It's less about what's going on with your body and more about what's going on with your soul and your spirit. And I'll explain to you why. Your soul and your spirit clearly knows what's going on. And I can tell you how in one breath I can be all happy, yanked up and excited and be having the best day of my life. And then the next I can be crying. The next I can be hurting. The next I can be lost and confused and I can be anxious. And I can feel like nothing is just going right. Nothing is lining up. Nothing is showing up. I don't see my way. It's like fog. It's like when I'm driving from where I live to my job and I can't see nothing in front of me. I literally am a safe driver anyway. But I'm on 100 while I'm driving because I want to make sure I'm not going to bump into no car in front of me. I want to make sure that, God forbid, if I see a deer, because I do live in a deer area where during deer season, they don't have no mercy on whether they look left or right before they take off running. Are you in a storm? If you are in a storm, this is what I want you to understand. If you don't already have rituals and routines, first of all, you need to get them quickly. Have you a morning ritual and routine, have an afternoon ritual and routine, have a nightly ritual and routine, have a moment by moment ritual and routine. Like, what do you do? For me, I stole it from Lion King, Akuna Matata. If I'm trying to figure out what the people in front of me is doing because they acting like they don't know how to drive, Akuna Matata. If I pull up to the gas station and somebody don't park their car and it's like they want their car to stay at that pump for over 30 minutes and either I just have just enough time to get some gas before I need to get to work or I'm tired and I'm ready to go home because I done been out all day and I'm just ready to get back to heaven, my safe haven, my place of peace so I can rejuvenate, reset, and rest. And yet I'm sitting here waiting for this car or this truck to get out of my way so I can get my gas and go head on and take care of the business that is mine. Drink my water and mind my business. And yet I'm sitting here. Or I get frustrated enough that I'm like, you know what, I got enough gas to get home. I just wait and get the gas in the morning. Cause this too much. Hakuna Matata. Or I start praying and worshiping instantaneously, or I start humming or singing a gospel song, or even a R&B song, or whatever song that just hits my soul at that moment. That's gonna bring me to my place of peace. And the reason why is that's what you need. When you are in the storm, the only thing that's really gonna save you is being in your place of peace. That having a place in your mind that you go to that you instantly feel peace as soon as you walk through that door in your mind. Where if stuff on the outside of you where you live at, I had to do the same thing when I lived in my car for 2 years. I had to go to a place in my mind where I was just dreaming about where I am right now in my house or my home. Where I was dreaming about sitting in my living room watching my TV. I was dreaming about being in my kitchen, cooking my breakfast, my lunch, my dinner, and my snacks. While I was thinking about not having to rush, not having to be disturbed or going through crazy by washing up at Planet Fitness or in a Wawa bathroom, that I was going to be in my own bathroom where I could sit on my toilet anytime I wanted to, however long I wanted to, in the order in which I wanted to. Get in my bathtub and soak whenever I wanted to. Get in my shower and take a hot shower when I wanted to. I literally had to go to that place in my mind. And when you're in the eye of the storm, that's needed, that's necessary, and that's required. When your kids is running around your house and you only got two, but it seems like it's 155 of them running around in there, going into your mind, into your place of peace. When your husband is getting on your nerves because you like, I done told you a million times, and it's like you feel like you want me to give you a million more. You gotta be able to go into that place in your mind when your boss is getting on your nerves, like plucking your nerves, like, you know what, keep the check, I'm out. You gotta be able to go into that place in your mind. I don't care if it's the traffic, because you are in the hour of the storm. And I'm gonna tell you what I mean when I say the hour of the storm. You've been praising, you've been worshiping, you've been setting intentions, you've been doing spiritual burnings, you done been shaking your abundance jar and whatever other spiritual habits that you have gotten. And things are shifting. That's why you in the storm. You ended up in the storm because you've been asking for stuff. You've been having faith and you've been praying and worshiping for some things. You've been being in meditative mode and you've been just visualizing all the things that you want on your outside. And so your outside has been shaken up. And I'm going to tell you how I know. Years before I became the spiritualist side of being a Christian, I was just a Christian girl, just a church girl. Just knew I was a prophetess. That's all I knew. Just did regular praising and worshiping. It was during those times and moments that I realized that God said, you know what? And I mean, I literally mean, he said, very in a small, still voice, he said, I'm about to shake up everything in your life right now. I'm literally gonna treat your life like a jar, and I'm gonna shake it up. Well, I ain't like a jar. If you ever seen one of them globe things where it's got the snow inside of it, it might have a little ornament on the inside. When you shake it up, it has all the sparkly stuff and all the snow is flowing around. That's what he does to your life. Because number one, he's like, before I bring anything new into your life, I want to make sure that you know, and I know, and we know that you are prepared for this thing. You ready for this thing, and you ain't ready to just have it temporary. You want it permanent. But before I bring more permanence into your life, number one, you got to be able to handle it and steward it, and be a leader of it and be a manager of it. And also, I need to get all that stuff out of your life that's been temporary. Like, you've been in training this whole time and you ain't even know it. You was in training in this relationship with this man or this woman, with this man or this woman, they ain't it. Matter of fact, ain't none of the people from the past been it. None of them have been it. They've all just been a training program for the one that is it. So all the good stuff that was about those people, you were supposed to become attracted to those things and realize those things were things that you do want, along with seeing all those things that you don't want, so that you aren't attracted to those things, so those things won't keep showing up in your experience again and again. And it won't show up in the permanent person that's coming along. It won't show up in the permanent job that's coming along. It won't show up in the permanent friends that's coming along. It won't even be a part of your reality. So right now, I got you in the storm. I got you in the eye of the storm. And I need you to stop acting like a cow. I need you to start acting like a bull. If you act like a cow, you're going to keep running from stuff. I need you to sit down, sit still, stay into place and position, and just be where you are. Experience where you are. And don't let it break you, because in reality, it can't. It can, but it can't. It can break you if you allow it to break your mind, if you allow it to break your heart, if you allow it to break your spirit and your soul. It cannot break you if you just let it flow, just like that snow. That eventually, when you sit the globe down and it stops shaking, all that snow ends up going to the bottom of the globe. And it sits there until you pick it up and you shake it again. The same thing goes on with your life. When all that temporary stuff is out of your life, God starts bringing in the permanent stuff into your life and showing you, proving to you, because God ain't got to prove nothing, but he does. He don't have to, but he does prove it to you. He shows you what's permanent, because when the shaking and the pressing starts going on, them things don't move. Them people, they don't leave your life. Those friends, they don't backstab you. They don't spit in your face, and they don't treat you less than a child of God. That lover, that friend, that best friend, that husband, that wife, they don't go nowhere. They like, okay, Hell and high water is going on, but we ain't gonna let that stop nothing. Oh, hold up, wait a minute. I understand you depressed right now because things ain't necessarily going the way you want it. But you know what? Let me build you up. Let me show you who you are. Let me remind you when you're going through these amnesia moments that you are that queen, you are that king, you are this and you are that. That God said that you were this and that. That I know that you were this and that and da 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 da. That person is gonna build you up. If they do tear you down, they gonna tear you down because they gonna go in and say, look, this ain't you. Stop doing that. Stop acting like that. Stop talking like that. Stop moving like that. Stop acting like you not who the heck it is that you are. So, you are in the eye of the storm. Go to your place of peace. Stay in that place of peace. In spite of the circumstances and situations, let your world be shaken up. And it's not going to drive you crazy. And if it does, it's okay because you needed to get crazy. Sometimes when stuff drive you crazy, it's because you in a place in your life where you need to be crazy. Now, I know a lot of people will be like, what? Yes. Sometimes you need to be crazy. Even Jesus showed his crazy. He walked into a church and he threw tables across the room. He threw animals across the room. He shook up the whole church and said, hold up, wait a minute. Y'all done turned the house of God into a den of thieves. That was literally what he said while he was doing it. That's why it gets under my skin when people say, oh, God is good. God is good all the time. All the time, God is good. God is not good all the time. He's not. Because when he sees that something evil is going on, he shut it down. Don't we say murder is against the law? He has killed people. God has killed people. That ain't right. But that's good. I mean, it is good, but is that good? No. No, you wouldn't call that good. If I came into your house and I shot somebody sitting at your kitchen table, and all you know is what you know about that person. But I know something you don't know about that person. And after I shoot that person at your table, I tell them everything I tell you everything they did. And I bring it home for you. I tell you everything this person did to you that you didn't even know nothing about. Do you got a problem with me now? Of course you don't. If that person stole all your money, violated your friends and your family, violated you in ways that you didn't even know it, eventually, when you know the truth, this truth is going to set you free. And it's going to set both of us free. And that's all that's really going on when you are in the eye of the storm. You are being set free, baby. You are being set free. That job that you crying about that you about to lose, when you ain't realize, hold up, wait a minute. This person is making you older than you need to be. This job is stressing you out so much your hair's falling out. This job is paying you so little you can barely afford a Tic Tac. But you upset about losing this job. And baby, I get it. I understand. You like, hold up, but if I lose this job, I'm gonna pay my light bill. He will make a way. And he's gonna provide you with a better job. He's gonna put you in a better position. Matter of fact, he's taking this job where he gonna give you a business. He gonna take that man away. He gonna take that boy away and he gonna give you a man. He gonna take away them backstabbers, them liars, them cheaters, them people that stab you in your back and give you somebody that's gonna protect your heart. That person, you ain't even got to be in the same room. They in rooms that you not in, and yet that person is defending you. That person is building you up. That person is saying, huh, you need to hire her. And I'm going to tell you the reason why you need to hire her. Because this woman, she ain't going to play about your business. This woman, she going to step up. This man, he going to step up. He going to step in. And he going to treat this business as if it's his own. He going to turn your business from a business to an asset. He's going to take you from just having a little bit of wealth to your whole entire family. And every clan that come behind it is going to have generational wealth. People, places, and things, and circumstances and situations are out here. And God is going to touch them, activate them, and say, I'm taking from the unrighteous and I'm giving it to the righteous. I'm giving it to my people. I'm giving it to this man or this woman. You think I've been building this man up, getting him ready for somebody else. I've been making him this awesome, perfect man. And yet, he gonna go to somebody else. Yes. And guess what? God gonna bring this other person over here that's been being provided and built and created perfect just for you, he gonna hand them to you. You gonna pass this one along to this person, and God gonna pass you yours. It's gonna happen just like that in that order. I don't care where you want to go with it. Up, you want to feel some type of way because you want to lose weight. You ain't been able to stay consistent with a workout routine. You ain't been able to stay consistent in choosing to eat the right foods, drinks, and desserts. You ain't been consistent about keeping your stress level down. Okay, God forbid, but you gonna get sick. You gonna end up in the hospital, or you gonna be in your sick bed, and you gonna drop 180 pounds. When you get up and you are refreshed and your mind has changed, because while he also had you in that bed sick, he gonna be talking to you. He gonna be reminding you of things of the past. He's gonna remind you of conversations he was having with you, even if he was having it through another person or directly to you, because you had your mind, body, spirit, and soul completely open to receiving messages from him. So not only is you gonna drop that weight while you on your sick bed, but you gonna drop all that pain and that sorrow and that hurt and all that stress and all that stuff that you couldn't let go of and you wouldn't let go of until it put you on lockdown. When you get up, you're gonna be a brand new man, brand new woman. Dropped 100 or some pounds, changed your mindset, got a new job, got a new walk, got a new talk. You're gonna be a brand new person by the time you get up out that sick bed. See, everything that you see as evil or negative, God uses it for your good. When you are in the eye of the storm, stay in your place of peace. Don't let nothing that's going on the outside of you take you away from what you already know is for you. You know that business is for you. You know that man, that woman is for you. You know them children is for you. You know that community is for you. You know that house is for you. You know that car is for you. You know that traveling and vacationing is for you. You know that shopping and that living and that life is for you. Hold on to that. Focus on that. You may not see it out here. See it in here. And keep seeing it in here until when you open up your eyes, it's out here. Stop being the cow running away from the storm. Be the bull and run into it. Lean into it. You need to cry your daggone eyes out, but do it with intention. You need to yell and scream with intention. You need to let some things go. Let the stuff go and the people go intentionally. Don't cry for no reason. Don't yell and holler and scream for no reason. Do it with intention and do it from a place of peace. You feel me? I hope you do. I love you. God bless you. And I hope you have an amazing day.